I am doing this project because I have so much love and respect for Thomas Diggs. Diggs is like a second father to me. Anybody who knows me knows how important my dad, James Bubba Grady, how important he was in my life and how influential he was in my life. God bless the dead. He's no longer with us. But Diggs is like a second dad to me. And at the end of the day, I feel like this man who has become a father figure to an entire community, not just Brevoort, it's an entire community from that stretches from Brooklyn to Queens to the Bronx. Diggs has his imprint and all over the city. A lot of young brothers and sisters in the projects didn't grow up with their father in their life. And when I look back on it now, Diggs was that father to so many people, and to share himself so freely and so openly and so unselfishly like he did. People kind of hang their hat on a certain thing. Yeah, the midget league was all that. It was great. It was gravy. But don't let the midget league overshadow the man. Diggs was a man of great measure. And even as a little girl, I saw that. Like, I saw that when my dad couldn't be there for me, Diggs stepped in. And he didn't step in because somebody told him to step in. He stepped in because he knew, okay, her dad can't be here for whatever it is that he's going through right now. I'm gonna step in and be there for him. Be that father to her because he couldn't be there. And that left such an imprint on my heart. Like, this man really means something to me. And I love hard. When I love hard. And I love this man. I love everything about him. I love every fiber of his being because I see the type of man he is. There's no malice in him. He is trying to help his community in every way that he can. One man is responsible for a huge community of young boys not being in jail, not being caught up on drugs, and not being 6 feet under. That's a hell of a man. That's a hell of a leader. You know, to be able to be larger than life to so many people is not an easy feat. You had to put a lot of work in to get that kind of love and respect. And that's how much people love this man. He made sure that he was taking time to impart in each of our lives. He was always watching. He was always paying attention. And, you know, it's one of those things where as a kid, you know, I've always been very detail oriented. You know, I always see the things people don't see. And I always say that the love and the devil is in the details. See, people pay attention to the big picture. You got to pay attention. You have to pay attention to the big picture, but you also have to see the nooks and the crannies. And I think that's what Diggs does. He pays attention to those nooks and crannies. He pays attention to the details. So in each kid, I think he knew what was lacking in that kid, and he tried his best to fill that void. And the love that this community has for him is unmatched. It is unmatched. I have interviewed so many people, and the love that they have for him, the love that they have for Diggs, I thought I had love for him. Now I got a lot of love for him, but a lot of people got a lot of love for this man, and respectfully so. He has done so much for the community. And at the end of the day, when a whole community can stand up and say, if it wasn't for you, That's how many people, if it wasn't for Diggs, I would be in jail. If it wasn't for Diggs, I would be on crack, or I would be, coked out, or whatever it is, if it wasn't for Diggs. So that's why I feel like it was so important to pay homage to him. I wanted to be able to show my gratitude, show my love. And I'm a storyteller. I tell stories. So the best way for me to pay homage to Thomas Diggs is to tell the stories of the lives that he touched, and allow the people to tell their stories and to tell him how much he meant to them. I wanted to commit myself to getting it done this year and making sure that I can give Diggs his flowers while he's still alive. That's something that I'm very passionate about. I love to give people their respect and pay them the respect that's due them while they can appreciate it. You give people their roses while they can smell them. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's so important to get this project done. But one of the things that I want to say is, Diggs, you have touched my life in ways that I can't even articulate. I just have such a love for you. The love runs deep and it's real. Anybody who knows anything about me, if I am nothing else, I am real. What you see is what you get. And if I rock with you, I rock with you. And I rock with Diggs. It's nothing that man can't ask me to do that I won't try to do. And him or Net, no, like, love her to death. She's like a second mom to me. So anything they can get, Vanetta and Diggs can get anything out of me that they want. But more than anything, I just want to give to them, because they gave so much to me and to this community. So this is a passion project. This passion is about love. It's about showing Diggs how much love this community has for him. He gave so much love. Now the love is coming full circle. It's coming full circle. It's coming right back to you, Diggs. That's all this is about. That's why I want to name this project For the Love of Diggs, because that's what it is. This project is for the love of Diggs. So many people love him, and all we want to do is pour out to you and tell you, Diggs, how much we love you. So at the end of the day, just thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for loving me, protecting me, stepping in when my dad couldn't. And, it didn't stop once I became a grown woman. Every time you seen me, you had to pull me to the side. You had a conversation with me. You always imparted something. You poured into my life. And I thank you for that. I thank you. It meant something to me. That's what I need you to know. It meant something to me. Homage has to be paid. Time has to stand still so we can say thank you to this man. That's what this project is about. It's about us saying Thomas Diggs poured so much love into this community that now we are pouring back into him. We want to share with him what he has meant in our lives. That's what this project is about. So for me, Diggs, you are the epitome of a father. You are the epitome of a man. And what's the measure of a man? Ooh. You measure a man by what he gives out. What did you do in your life? So when you measure Diggs, you got to measure long and you got to measure right, because he was so important and so instrumental in raising an entire community. Homage has to be paid. And I keep saying that because sometimes you got to say it a couple of times for people to get it. Homage must be paid to this man. when you work as hard as this man has worked, when you put in that much love and hard work into a community, and not to say that he didn't always get it back, but I feel like I have an opportunity to make sure he gets some of it back from me and from maybe some other people who didn't get a chance to tell him how much they love him or how much something he did or said to them helped frame or change their life. So, Diggs, the one thing that I can give you more than anything is just showing you how much I love you. That's why it's important to tell this story. It's important for me to produce this project so everybody can give their input on what you meant to them. And this is from my heart, Diggs. What can I say? I love you, man. I'm rocking with you until the wheels fall off. The love is real. The love is real. So this project is from my heart. It's from me to you. Sorry it took so long, but I wanted to give you your flowers while you were still alive. So if I can make that happen, I'm a happy woman. So I hope you love this project and I hope you feel the love because that's all this is about. This is about showing you the love. You've shown us the love. Now we are showing you the love for the love of Diggs. That's what I'm naming this project, For the Love of Diggs. I love you, man. Smooches.